Armen and Levack, 104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. And this Sunday night, Colts at Patriots in the AFC Championship game. No big deal. Earlier this week, we had on Jerome Bettis on this very station, 104.5 The Team, and he said this.
I like the Indianapolis Colts to beat the Patriots.
Now joining us is Kent Sterling of CBS Radio in Indianapolis. And Kent, we follow you on Twitter, my friend. We're looking at you right now at Kent Sterling on Twitter. You believe the Colts will beat the Patriots this weekend. Why?
I do. I think that they have some advantages that they can exploit. But more importantly, it's being at the Colts complex all week long and seeing that the behavior of the Colts this week, the confidence that they have in their ability to win this game, is equal to or greater than the vibe that was in that building before the Bengals game and before last weekend's game against the Broncos. They flat out believe they're a really good football team. They've gotten healthier over the last few weeks, and they're playing their best football right now.
Now, we've all known sooner or later Andrew Luck is going to be the man in this league. Is that time now? Is it sooner or later right now?
You know what? I think it's really important that he have a terrific game. The 3 games that he's played against the Patriots, he's thrown 8 picks. But Andrew Luck, is as gifted as he is physically, intellectually, he is really, really a bright guy. He challenges himself. I think that he's worked exceptionally hard throughout the season to try to figure out what went wrong against the Patriots and how he can fix it the next time they meet. That coming up this Sunday, I think it'll be a great game.
Kent Sterling of CBS Indianapolis. Kent, in Week 14, the Colts win by 1 point against the Cleveland Browns. In Week 16, they get destroyed by the Cowboys, 42-7. We talked to you after that game. You were very down on this team. How have the Colts turned this thing around in such a short period of time?
I think there have been a couple of things. I think health is a big issue. And Art Jones being in the middle of that defensive line, being healthy, that's a big thing. I think Greg Toller has gotten more healthy as the season's gone on, and they have figured out, Pep Hamilton before the first playoff game against the Bengals, he said what they've got to do is they've got to do what they do best, and they've got to score touchdowns every possession. That's their goal. That was different from what Pep Hamilton had said earlier in the season in wanting to establish a running game. They've abandoned the running game unless absolutely necessary or necessitated by what the defensive front shows them. They are doing everything they can. Now it's a win thing. It's not a development thing. It's a win deal for the Indianapolis Colts.
Ken, obviously there's more important off-the-field ramifications from this, but let's just focus on the field. With what's going on with linebacker Josh McNary right now, how big of a impact is him not being there, and how big of a distraction is this for the team?
You know, that's a great question, and that was the first thing I thought of when word of his arrest came down. I thought, oh, no, what kind of a distraction is this going to be? And yesterday I went in there expecting that to kind of drive conversation among the players, among the coaches. Chuck Pagano came out, stood in front of everybody at the podium, and said, hey, you know, he has been placed on the commissioner's exempt list. That's all I'm going to say about it. We've moved on. You move on. No further details. He was asked about it 2 more times, refused to talk about it, said, you know what, I told you, no more details. I think that the Colts have done a great job of compartmentalizing this and removing it as a potential distraction. I don't see any problem at all. And schematically, he was an unimportant guy. He was able to make plays on special teams, but other than that, not really a contributor.
All right, Kent, final seconds, tick off the clock. You're right. The Colts beat the Pats. What exactly is the key to the game to make your prediction come true?
It'll be an Adam Vinatieri field goal as time expires.
How great is that? That a little karma for the Pats for all the times that's been on their side.
Yeah, that's a little poetic license. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. Last weekend, you hoped for a win against Manning and the Broncos because of the poetry there. This weekend, I think it's Vinatieri that gets it done as time expires.
Kent Sterling, CBS Indianapolis, KentSterling.com. Kent, Levack and I will be in Phoenix for 9 days. We hope to see you there, my friend. We hope to have you at our table on Radio Row to talk some Colts football.
And likewise, I'll have you guys over as well.